And hello YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of The Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan. Once again bringing you my thoughts and review for last night's episode of Stargirl Season 1, Episode 8. This is basically part 2 from what happened last week's episode. So we all know about the bully girl at school, Cindy, and that we found out that her father's the Dragon King, and he works with the Justice Society, or the Injustice Society, excuse me. And by the way, spoilers. And well, she decided that she's like, oh, okay, I'm done having the whiny boyfriend whose father is, Dr. Mindbender, I believe. The second guy, forgot his name. Anyway, she's tired of being with the son, and then of course, so she decides that she's ready to suit up and try to take out one of the Injustice people. And then she ends up fighting Stargirl, and unfortunately she ends up beating Stargirl. And of course, Courtney's end up in the hospital, and then she realizes, yeah, she needs to work with her team instead of going ration into action. And then while that's all happening, you have the team pretty much upset at the fact that Courtney didn't trust them to have, get back up. And then of course they also felt mad that Cindy is a part of the Injustice team, and now they want a revenge on her. So they end up going to find out some clues about her, what's her background, because nobody knows who she is, because at school she's this like mean Georgina type bully girl at school. She's the prettiest one, she's the head cheerleader, she's like everybody's favorite, every guy wants to be with her, but she has a boyfriend, and she's that mean girl who pretty much belows everybody around her. So they, the team, Wildcat, Dr. Midnight, and Hourman, they all go into, and of course Pat, they all go into her house, try to find information. They meet her supposed stepmother, which by the way is not really her stepmother. It's just some person that the Dragon King pretty much, I guess, hired or created to be her stepmother in a way, to pretty much make a facade that she has one, I assume, because he's always working. And then they go into the house, they find information that they need about who's who. They find out her father, or she's related to some war criminal back in the 40s. It was kind of like Dr. Poison from in Wonder Woman. If you think about it, it's kind of like that, where he's a scientist, he's World War II style, and apparently he's been dead for years, but secretly he's really the Dragon King. So we got a picture of him, so we know who he is, but we haven't seen him without the hood off yet. Maybe he's disfigured, who knows. I noticed if you look at his eyes really closely when he has the hood on, his eyes like move like back and forth, but in a way like lizards move. So that's pretty interesting. So I saw that, I was like, oh, that's cool. Yes, I think he has different eye colors too, if I'm not mistaken. Like I said, I don't know too much about the Injustice team, as much as like the Injustice League or the Justice League Doom or any of those guys. But I am fascinated about all these characters. They're pretty dang cool. So, and then of course we got to see Courtney in her house. Then we find out that Cindy goes to her house, and then she knows that she's Stargirl. And then near the end, they have a big fight in Cindy's house, and things go pretty sour from there when Henry, her boyfriend, comes in, and he started to notice that he's starting to have headaches, I guess, and his powers are starting to develop. Because his father was the guy who has the psychic powers, and so Henry, he's having the same powers as too. So is he gonna go bad? Is he gonna go good? Who knows? We have to wait and see what happens from next week's episode. But it is fascinating to know that that his powers are now developing. He knows the truth about his father, so he saw his father's suit in his study, because he always keeps it locked, and he's starting to use his powers now. So hopefully next week he develops learning how to use it more, so that would be interesting. And then we just gotta wait to see if he's gonna turn on Courtney, or is he gonna end up turning on Cindy? Who knows? We have to wait and see. Maybe he decides he doesn't want to be like his dad. Maybe because the Dragon King apparently needs either him or his father to work some kind of machine that he's building for the Injustice team. So apparently, so he's gonna have to either be used or do it willingly. So let's see what happens. I'm pretty sure he's gonna turn good for a little bit. Maybe he'll turn bad, but then eventually turn good again. Who knows? But that was interesting, and of course, the ending of the episode, Sydney gets taken by the Dragon King's minions and into the sewer where his fortress is at. So that's interesting. So yeah, you know, Courtney survived again. So now we have to wait and see what happens next week. So leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about it, and stay tuned for more. Thank you very much, and have a good day.